Miss Blue Radio Show. I have my guest, Sir Splex, in the building. I said it right.
Yes.
Round of applause, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, okay.
Indeed. This is a Jolly Good Show, indeed. Yes.
Yes. We gonna get right to it, man. You have a lot. You have a lot going on.
I do.
So you just dropped an EP, right?
No.
Or it's in the process of being dropped.
I'm in the process of creating an LP. It's gonna pretty much be a follow-up of my EP Early Bird Special. I dropped it in 2015, so I haven't dropped a full body of work in a long time. I did drop 2 singles, one in 2017, Gradual, and another in 2018 called Liquid. Those are all on all streaming platforms. But I didn't want to bring those here today because those are the old things, and I'm like, okay, now I've been on this run where I'm dropping 2 songs a month before the end of the year. So I'm like, all right, I got one where I'm, like I told you before we got on, I'm talking a little bit of shit, and it's a controversial line in there, and boys gonna be like, oh really? And I'm like, well, that's how I feel. You want to challenge me? That's fine, but I'm just talking my shit. That's who I am. Raw and uncut. That's me. Everybody know that. If you know me, if you've been following me for the last 11 years of my career, believe it or not, I'm about to be 31 on October 6th. So,
Libra
man. Like I got the scales right there on my wrist. You feel me? You dig?
Libras are cool.
Oh, trust me. We honestly, we balance out everybody pretty much.
Yeah, I was about to
that's
say.
Just the truth.
Yeah, that's the key. If I could just steal some of the different things from you, the signs, I was still your balance. You're not giving a damn at all, cause y'all live in y'all own realm.
Bro, that's not true. I give a damn.
No, I'm saying if somebody is messing with you, like we petty. My sign is so petty.
I'm not petty.
Yeah.
I was just about to say y'all really good at like whatever.
Yeah. But see me, I know how to stay aware and stay away. I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like whether if you like cross me hard, you would think that I don't see it. It's like, all right, I'm over here. I'm secluded. You know what I'm saying?
So, but yeah. So that's pretty much what I'm working on right now. But I got 2 full bodies of work that I'm working on and that I'm going to drop before the end of the year. But this is it's going to be 5 years. It's the 5-year anniversary this year of Early Bird Special.
5-year anniversary. No, I'm saying like that. If you don't mind, like, because artists don't go into it, we be all private and stuff, but what was going on? My co-host is shaking his head. What was going on like during that period, and what made you say, you know what, I'm getting ready to get back out there. This is it.
It really started a couple years ago when I was like, okay, it started in 2015 after Early Bird Special. I was like, okay, you know what, this was a solid body of work. I ain't wanting to come on here and sugarcoat or even try to clout about my streams or whatever. But I got in total with that project. I got like in total like 3,000 streams.
That's good
on SoundCloud. So I was like, okay, this was the first time that that I really got that much or that many streams in total on anything really. But you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, if I can do this again, then okay, you know what I'm saying, like I'll probably make a bigger impact. But I said, well, I'm not just gonna just put something out after this. It needs to be better than the last time, and so it's taken me 5 years to say, okay, I'm ready. Now I put Gradual out in 2018, and in that song I'm saying I'm just moving through this thing gradually. You know what I'm saying? Like and I felt like just as an artist I've graduated from where I was in 2015 to where I am, not now, but even then, you know what I'm saying? And then like Liquid was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna just still show y'all I can actually put something out there that y'all can say is all repetitive or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I can put something out there, but I can still rap to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, and I still get a lot of love for both of those records. Like I said, they on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? You can go check them out. But after that, I was like, okay, well, I was building Early Bird Special 2. I was gonna call it 2, but things with the former circle that I was working with didn't work out, so I had to go back, step back, revamp, and then basically, I've been working with my boy Hype Beats from Philly. Shout out to my boy. I've been knowing him since he was like 15. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my little brother for real. Like from another mother. And went to him and said, bro, I got all these records that I've written, but no beats. And he was like, every time I rap something for him, I got a beat for that. Here you go. I got a beat for that. Here you go. So he's pretty much the co-producer of this LP because he's on probably about 9 of the records. And I got about 12 of them on there.
So these were songs that you had written and you just needed a beat for.
I just needed a beat.
And he that cold to where he
cold with
he built a beat around vocals because I've heard that being done. I had a producer do that.
Well, not around the vocals because I didn't have the vocals. I only had the writtens. Gotcha. So I'm on Skype video call with him and I'm like, bro, this is what I got. I'm rapping it to him. He's like, bro, I got something for that. And he sent it through the email and I play it and I'm like, I just start rapping and it worked. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that's always been our energy, me and him. So that's, like I said, that's my little brother. I love him to death. And when it come down to other records, key records, I didn't have. Well, it's not that I didn't have anybody. I just didn't know exactly who to go to, and I was like, okay, well, let me reach out because, like I said, Hype got like 9 of them bitches on here. Like he got about 9 of them bitches on there. So I said, all right, well, let me go to my boy Rico Raylo. You know, I went to him for 2 of them, and then one of my in-house producers under my label, which is now the Overrated Experience. And JMG right here next to me, he's actually one of the artists that I'm working with as far as like that. I went to him and I said, well, I need another one remade, and he did that for like all these guys have really like literally remade these things for me on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hearing these things as they've done it. Like Rico made a beat for me literally while I was at work. Like I'll be able to promote it. This Burn Smoke Shop on Westheimer if y'all want to come.
Oh, I love
you know what I'm saying? That's why I got this fly ass backpack from.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? So if y'all want to come fuck with me on Westheimer in Beltway, you know what I'm saying? I'm there. You know, so I was literally at work and I had my headphones in or whatever because I ain't rich. I ain't got the AirPods. You know. Yeah. I ain't got the AirPods. So He literally remade the beat for me on the phone and in 15 minutes, and I'm sitting there rapping the song in my over the phone with him as he making the beat. So that's literally how this is gone for the LP. And it's funny because Jam asked me a couple days ago. He said, "Bro, I was on my way to my mama's house. I haven't seen my mama a lot during this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So I was on my way to my mama's house like last Saturday, and he asked me, he's like, bro, what are you looking to accomplish with the LP, with Early Bird Special LP?" And I said, honestly, I'm just trying to update people on what the hell I've been doing for the last 7 years. And then I look at it like we sit there talking about zodiacs before we came on. I'm into numerology as well. So my life path number is 7. So the fact that I'm coming back 7
it's like
years,
lucky, right?
Yeah. The fact that I'm coming back 7 years later, and I'm saying, here I am again. What have you been up? Everybody gonna be, what's been up, Splex? What's been going on, bro? And I'm literally just telling you in every song, almost damn near on this LP, exactly what I've been up to. Like that's 2015 was a year for me because like early in that year on Memorial Day, somebody ran a red light while I was on the way to work when I was working at the airport and T-boned my car. I thought I damn near died. You know what I'm saying? So I literally built that project. I was on bed rest for probably like, ask my mom, I was on bed rest for like 2 weeks. I was taking muscle relaxers because I couldn't move and wasn't able to move and shit. And I literally would watch the sunrise through the windows. You know what I'm saying? And every morning that I was able to wake back up, open my eyes and see that, I would write something. So that's how I built Early Bird Special, the first installment. With this, it's been different the last 2 years of my life. Even my 29th year, it was, I call it the 29 slump. I actually talked about it with Courtney Lane and Black Blues on their podcast. You know, the 29 slump for me was tough because I'm like, in society they always say at 30 you gotta have your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Picket fence, wife, car, kids, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that bullshit.
Hold on now, not the kids.
That's what I'm saying too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got too many nieces, nephews, god sisters, I'm good, and I got a god baby on the way that's supposed to be on the way on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Jamal. Amaya Lynn Drawson is gonna be her name.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be a god daddy for the first time. Possibly on my birthday, which is crazy. But like the last 2 years, but especially that year of my life was a little bit rough. Like I had moved officially out of my mom's house, and I've been living with my person. I like to call it my person. I am non-monogamous, so I have more than one romantic relationship. So it's like, don't try to check me when you say, oh, you got a gal, and you over here like, I got more than one romantic relationship. But I've been living with.
As long as they understand.
They definitely understand what's going on. But I've been living with my person, Joe. She has her own podcast as well, Freak Joe Podcast. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? I push any woman, like especially you as well. I push any woman to do what they want to do, and you know what I'm saying, because we don't have enough out there. We don't have enough men out there doing that. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And it's sad, even when it comes to our, we don't talk about that, our community. Right. Black men don't support black women like that, and that's fucked up. But she has a podcast, Freak Joe Podcast, and we talked about ethical non-monogamy, and I did, that. But the last 2 years, I was just finding myself. Last year, I was kind of like going through a stress, and that's pretty much how I wrote the LP. I was like going through all of that, and then even this year, though, I kind of had to fall back a little bit because of the pandemic. Sadly, I lost my cousin Odell in January.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know. Sadly, I lost him in January. Then I lost my Aunt Lou on my dad's side in February. Plus, the pandemic's still going on. So
that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. But I got great people around me, like Jam, like Hype, like my girl Mona. Honestly, I've been pushing so hard to work with women artists. I'm not saying the word female no more. I'm not saying female artists. I'm not saying I'm working with women artists, because women like yourself who are attractive and like beautiful and stuff like that, you don't always get recognition for your talent right away. It's she bad, so I'm gonna work with her.
Absolutely.
Oh, she bad. She'll a bad thing, so I'm gonna work with her. Yeah. Nah, like I'm like, shout out to Corey J. She's also a woman artist and producer. I just bought a beat off her like last week. Shout out to Anshel, woman producer, 22 years old, only been doing the craft for a year and being out there with it for 6 months.
Whoa.
I'm not playing. I look up to guys like Black because he works with a lot of women artists and he don't get recognition for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be one of those guys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Corey J, shout out to Anshel, shout out to Mona Lisa. You know what I'm saying? She actually has the first record on the LP which features my cousin Odell. OD Plug is what he went by. Okay. He has a mixtape out. It's on Audio Mac. You know what I'm saying? So like I was proud of that when I finally heard the record back from his engineer Jake, and shout out to my cousin Precious because she facilitated that to get that done. When I heard that, I remember I was dropping Joe off to get her hair braided. Mm-hmm. Heard the song in the car before I pulled out, and I couldn't do nothing but sit there and just cry because I hadn't heard my cousin's voice since December 25th of last year. So it's just a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I got to update people on what it had been going on, even then, you know what I'm saying? I lived in a hotel for about 2 months almost before I actually got the apartment I got now. Yeah. See, people wouldn't know that unless they asked me, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm so proud of my life.
We wanted to know, like, we don't talk about that, like, we really, and I've done this too up until now. We'll act like, oh, everything was great. Well, no, it wasn't, bitch, because we ain't hear from you for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was going on? So now I'm being more transparent and telling people too, because I think it's important as an artist to let people know that we go through stuff. Mm-hmm. Stop playing like everything is peaches and cream. Right. You don't always have to act like you got it together. Well, I know y'all listening out there. Yeah. I'm gonna play this song. The first one, you wanna go ahead and announce it because I'm gonna play it.
Which one you wanna go with?
We're gonna go with this.
Okay, Okay, so you want all right, you wanna go with that one?
Wait, is that the one with the diss? Because I want to say that one. I mean, not the diss, but the line. The controversial line.
It's a controversial line in there.
In this one?
We probably could say that one last.
I was gonna say I would say that one last.
I'm talking about the LP, so you play the this morning.
This morning, yeah. Okay. So we're going to play
This Morning. Yeah, right. This Morning is actually, it's not going to be on the LP. There's I actually have 2 versions of this song. This version is called This Morning, and on the EP, the song Mid Afternoon was reproduced by my boy Izzo. So I have that one on the LP, and it's the same song, but it's a different, you know what I'm saying, like it matches the vibe of the LP. But this one is the first version that I recorded, and I'm actually gonna be dropping this tonight.
Whoa!
Like I have everything. I have everything.
Why your face do that?
Everything.
That's exclusive.
Yeah,
I just saw your face lit up like.
I'm talking about everything right now tonight exclusively. Like I came on here.
Shit.
Yeah, I came on here to talk about it tonight, today, right now, and it's happening. So I got it set up, but that's not gonna be the first one that dropped. The first one that dropped is the next one, but like this one's gonna be on there tonight at about 8:30. So I probably, honestly, in the next 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The first one probably just dropped at 8 o'clock. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got it set up on SoundCloud right now.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go into this song this morning, and y'all check it out.
In the dig. Splendid. Splendid.
Commercial break. Bro.
Okay. I wake up in the morning, take a shit and wash my hands. Check my Wood Forest account, and I got about $1,000. Hit my nigga. Ask that nigga what's the plan. 20 minutes to get fitted, then I'm hopping in the van. Probably hit the Popeyes, cause it's 2-piece Tuesday. Bracelets on my wrist show that it's always Fool's Day. The cool say that I'm hot. Girlies get wet like it's food day. Remember them times at Chester W, good old school days. I was young, dumb, full of coming ambition. Now bitches wanna give me shots, but I forgot my ammunition. She told me flex, you show right. I say, boy, I'm just on a mission to make the impossible possible. Get my mind what she been missing. Besides, when I wanted to kick it, you didn't even pay attention. Now you lurking on my gram, sitting there hearts trying to convention. See me out here politicking like I'm running for office. BOR, we go too hard, that's why they sending us offers. I woke up, feeling blessed. Took a quick puff of the doobie to release some of my stress. Already claimed today a good one, no drama and no mess. But I go through struggle daily, really it's just all a test. Yes, I woke up, before the rest. Back to plotting out these raps, grinding harder than the next. Trying to prove that someone wrong when they say they broad as flex. Feel all we go hard, and they know we up next.
Bro, that's the shit, dog. I remember that shit, dog.
Entertaining niggas and bitches because they boring. Most of these thoughts process too early in the morning. As I prep for another day of exploring, I give myself a nice big stretch and then yawning.
Give me some old Ludacris vibes, like.
Hey, I see a really,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotta get show.
I see a really cool video though for
That boy said my Wood Forest account in 2-piece Tuesday. I was fucking
I like that, but the video, the visual, oh my goodness, you can be so.
It's gonna be crazy.
You can even be a cause you could pass for like a high school or college kid. No, you know that those videos they don't do those no more.
Man.
The school videos.
Oh,
but you don't even have to. You could be a shot where you're coming from school with your backpack and you throw it
like
on. And your room is a mess, but you smoking some shit.
Right.
Like the lockers and shit.
Marley in the back. Or something.
We've been filming at U of H. Just saying.
I'm just saying.
I would go back. I would go back to Nimitz because that's my own.
That would be dope. You just. You don't have to be in the school. You can just be coming out of school like your friend picking you up and you tired of this shit, like whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be dope. I'm ready to see that visual.
It's gonna be crazy. I'm definitely looking for somebody to shoot that. But like that's like I said, a promotional track for it. It won't be. It will be on the EP or the LP, but it'll be called Mid Afternoon.
Okay.
And it'll be a different vibe. Same lyrics. So I'm just warning y'all. Same lyrics. Don't try to check me when you hear Mid Afternoon. You know what I'm saying?
Don't check. The artists know.
You know, you dig. Like, don't try to check me. It's the same song, but it's got a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? And it fits the project well. So you know.
Okay.
And I'm glad y'all fucking with it.
Yes, we like that.
It's on SoundCloud right now. It just dropped at 8:30.
Okay, y'all just. So what is your sound? Give your SoundCloud.
The SoundCloud is Searchplex. So,
okay,
so
that's
SIR space SPLEXXX. Raw and Uncut, y'all already know what it is, man. Like, I ain't really got to say too much. Dorky Romano Splexington is the, PR go.
Yes, I mean look. We got a good amount of people that's tuned in, listening to you. So we're gonna go into this next track because this is the one that I want to know. I'm gonna be listening for this controversial line, and I'm the queen of controversy.
That is true.
This is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I like conspiracies too. I mean, I feel like I run with the Matrix theory. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
I feel like we are not alone. There are other artificial intelligences out there. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of them I actually kind of believe in, but like I said, I love numerology. I feel like everything is numbers. Shout out to Larry June because he all about numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Nikola Tesla was heavy in the numbers.
Huh?
Nikola Tesla?
Yeah,
he was heavy in the numbers.
Heavy into it, bro. So, yeah.
People called him a madman, but it turns out he was right about a lot of stuff.
I tell a lot of people that, like that astrology stuff it does have a lot to do. People want to say that it's witchcraft and stuff like that. It's not a god, though. You're not idolizing anything. Right. It's just really reading.
It's not.
Yeah, right. But it is what it is. Yeah.
And one of my favorite movies, I don't know if you've ever seen, because Jim Carrey is one of my favorite actors of all time. Number 23.
Oh, I've seen that.
I haven't seen
that. My gosh, you have to see Number 23.
You might have to watch it a few times though, because you're not gonna get it the first or second time.
You're gonna have to watch it 23 times just to get it.
I think I watched it
on my Amazon Prime.
I think I watched it 15 before I was like, oh, but then somebody told me something else, and I said, wait, I didn't catch that, so I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I saw it when I was young, so I thought it was a horror movie. I was kind of scared of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but it wasn't.
But yeah, it was. It honestly talked to me even then when I go back and think about when I actually saw it, and then I saw it as a teenager, and then I've seen it plenty of times in my 20s, but I wasn't deeply into numerology and astrology like then. I really got into it more so like when I was about like 26, 27.
Okay, you know what? Because I was not in it a lot, as big as I am on it.
Yeah.
I wasn't into it until I got in college, and it's crazy because I had a professor, Gary Owens, and he assigned astrology to me, and I was really upset about it. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what zodiac sign I was all through school, never knew. And one day I'm just like, I do the school paper, and I'm like, I read about Sagittarius, and I'm just like, this is me. This is why I'm so thrown off. Like, this is really my sign. So somebody is not lying. Like, and every time I've met another Sagittarians, we are so similar to each other. It's scary. So I do believe in that.
Sagittarius dudes, I don't know what
Sagittarian men have given us a bad rep.
Yeah.
But because whenever they talk shit about Sagittarians, I say, wait, are you talking about the women or the men? And they be like, the men.
Now check this out.
I be like, damn, bro, y'all show.
Check this out. The November Sagittarius women and the December like parallel opposite.
Parallel opposite.
Because I've been with both.
Yeah.
And I can say that December is a little bit more logical.
A little bit more logical.
And November is a little bit more emotional.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're on the cusp with Scorpios.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm mixed with some Scorpio, which is crazy. I'm like a cusp.
Hold on, don't insult us like that.
I'm not.
I love you, Mom.
I'm not insulting y'all because the mean side of me comes from Scorpio.
Hold on now, we don't claim you.
I love you, Mom.
The mean side of me comes from Scorpio, I think.
I love my mom.
I'm Sagittarius, but I think in the December Sags are like not that outgoing. We crazy. This one called.
So this next one, shout out to my boy Dexter Jones, who actually was the engineer of Early Bird Special, the first installment.
Okay, cool.
So he around that time, like again, I went to going through the I was on bed rest and all stuff like that. I was in my head the whole time. I was writing the project, and he was one of the ones that I actually like. Not that I wasn't in contact with nobody, but like he was one of the ones that I kept in contact with because we was already working before that or planning on work before that. And then like when I actually bit up the strength, you know what I'm saying, and built the project to the point where I was like, okay, I need to go somewhere to record this. I need to get out of this space that I've been in because I had my studio in my mama's house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I need to get out of this space though and go somewhere else to do this. So I ended up going to what I like to call the Bat Cave. He'll laugh if he hear me say that. I like to call it the Bat Cave, but he called it the compound. I went there, and honestly, it was ducked off. You wouldn't even have known that there was a studio inside of this house that he had built himself. You know, he had a classic muscle car outside. Honestly, if you go look at the Breakfast video on YouTube, you'll actually see, like, I shot the video there, and it was like right after we had recorded. Like something, I had shot the video there.
Dope.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't that actual song, but like right after we had recorded and finished up the project, I shot the video there. So like he definitely came through in the clutch, and he was, you know, he basically helped me build the project, and I had gotten some beats from him, and this was one of the ones. And when I heard it, you know, honestly, when I wrote it, I wasn't really going at nobody. But at the same time, I was like, when I thought about it, the thought process through the whole thing was, I'm not done. I could have been done on Memorial Day when that fool passed the light and literally T-boned my car and almost took me out. I could have been done, but I like the whole point behind the song was I'm not done. But also the whole point was I'm not done doing exactly what I've been doing for, honestly, not even the last 11 years. I would say the last 7 to 8 years, even though I've been gone for 5. You know, boys in the city, because, you know, we say we're going to talk about Houston Underground. Boys can't say that I don't have respect on my name out here. When you hear it, when they may not want to talk about me, and that's fine. But when you talk about what I did, as far as like me going in there, like I'm a north side dude. You see this on my own. I'm a north side dude coming to the south side of Houston. And these guys from the south side of Houston literally think that I'm trying to take their opportunities. When I was going up there at Kickback Sunday, shout out to Mama Teresa and Miss Susie at SF2. I was going up there at Kickback Sundays for 5 minutes and doing exactly what they were supposed to be doing. But see, they coming up there with, you know, mixtape verses, and you know what I'm saying? I'm coming up there with original music. This is no slight. This is no slight to nobody. But it's like they got mad at me because I was doing that. I walk in the room, somebody on stage, and he dissing me while I walk in the room. Everybody else turning their heads to look and say, oh, there goes Splix. But he on the stage talking about fuck Splix. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names because I don't need to. But like, shit. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, so at the same time, I kind of rewrote the second verse. You know what I'm saying? Like not recently, but I rewrote the second verse. And this song has actually been recorded for a little while, but it still stands even today. Because I'm saying I'm not done. I'm not done killing you niggas. I'm not done. Yeah. I'm not done making y'all mad. I'm not done. You know what I'm saying? I'm back now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It should have been called I'm Back, but I got that one on another project. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it should have been called I'm Back, but I'm literally not done. I'm not done doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same thing over and over and over again, even in the pandemic. It's going to be the same thing if you allow me to do it, but nobody's going to stop. Who's going to stop me?
Right.
Who gonna check me after they hear that controversial line I'm talking about?
I'm so ready for this controversial. So listen, y'all, we getting ready to get into this song. What's the name of the song? Let your people know.
Name of the song is I'm Not Done. It is on SoundCloud right now. Right now, it's on SoundCloud.
Sir Splex.
Sir Splex. Sir Splexington Dorky Romano, aka the Golden Ticket. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm not done. And y'all about to get every last bit of everything that I got right now. Y'all honestly don't want it with 30-year-old me.
Hey, you're hearing it first on the Miss Blue Radio Show. Let's get into it. Mm-hmm.
It's tough, dog. Stevie TNT, that nigga tough.
But still spitting that gospel, niggas thought I was asleep when I was just laying faking like they love the boy. They all love me. Let's just face it, my spot is never vacant. My lane, I'ma never switch up. Like every time the going gets rough, these niggas bitch up. Won't acknowledge where they started. I can spit in their faces. Since that note hit your lips, you gangster by association. All you trash ass niggas procreating, that's overstating. You niggas oven fried and I'm turkey bacon. Still underground like I'm used to basements. This joint is laced with some shit that you ain't used to facing. Hold up, I'm not done.
Ready for it?
I'm not done.
Hold on.
I'm not done.
Nigga had that section, maybe Kendrick Lamar.
Skinny beautiful portion like a swole nigga. I live in a cold world, but tip chick. Nigga, I'm cold. I pray so low, but I'm not stingy with my blessings. Haven't spoke to God lately, so I'm stingy with confessions and lessons that I learned. Got me the shit that I earned. Been on my usher shit. All my past bitches, let them burn. Not concerned with the next nigga, or even a hoe for that matter. Oh, now you wanna suck my dick? Would've failed attempt to flatter up the ladder of success. Tracing all my progress. Without chance of picking signs, I would still protest. The eager beavers get the deals. The real stick to their guns. I'm steady scoring that wheel, shooting winks and 100 buns. All this shit up on my brain, I just don't know what to do first. Either way, it's etched in stone. They gon' end up in the hearse. Each verse premeditated, no need to be medicated. Being booking street smart, yeah, I'm extremely educated. Got the buzz without a deal. Stay real and trill. I pray that one day you catch me blanking on the meal. Eating meals at your whole crib on the north side. Show me how to get to a spot with a blindfold. No guide, navigation for this trip. Riding till the road run out. Since Pimp died, I'm the realest nigga to come out. Purest rap nigga out the H to rest average. I'm a natural born champion. Everybody first draft pick lately. I've been patient just waiting for my cue to go. Living out my mama house every minute my studio. Grinding with these rap bucks.
This is hard, bro.
Dirt up under my nails as these pistols drop my cuticles. Dix created this symphony. I swear this shit is beautiful. I knew I couldn't approach it with your typical usual. It's not a matter of how, but really when you gon' be losing to the raw starving artists hanging niggas rapping in closets. Crazy they all thought this flex was just an easy target. General status earned on my badges. My soldiers marching to the beat of every drum. But that's just the basis. This joint is laced with some shit that you ain't used to facing. Hold up, I'm not done.
I'm not
Damn.
done.
That's equivalent to the Control verse, bro.
I'm not done.
Like nigga, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas should just
That was
come
just
out
one line.
with a gold chain, gold BBS.
That was just one line. I'm not done.
P with him. You know what I'm saying? P Rock.
I'm not done.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Damn.
can't go hat to
I'm
the
not
side. Corleone. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
on SoundCloud right now. It's out there.
Real talk. You
It's
know what
out
I'm
there.
saying?
You can go listen to it if you want. If you didn't catch that line, you can go listen to it if you want. It's out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Still
Yeah. Like I said, and I stand behind it. You know, if anybody else gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. Since Pimp died, I'm the realest nigga to come out. What's up? Go in my music and try to check anything in my music and say I ain't done it. I talk about what I live. I rap about what I live. It's raw and uncut. I've been doing that. But niggas want to be mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And talk down because I don't walk like you, talk like you, dress like you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is stupid to me. I don't know if they still doing it now because they was my age back when they was doing the hating ass shit. So it's like,
Hopefully they
can show some love now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, if you still want to do that, that's fine. Cause I'm still gonna do the same thing I've been doing, and that's hitting you niggas over the fucking head. Basically.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
And both of those are on SoundCloud.
Both of those are on SoundCloud right now. I told everybody I owe y'all 2 this month, and I gave y'all 2 tonight on the Miss Blue radio show. Live,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? With a black woman.
Thank you.
A strong black woman.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I know her as Helen. I don't know if you want to tell your real name. I know her as Helen. You know, she was like a big sister to me, honestly. You know, we been in movies together.
His mama is so cool too.
Shout out to my mommy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm still tough even though I love my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nothing wrong with
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
right?
Shit's still tough around here even though I love my mama. I love you, mama. I love you, mama. You know what I'm saying? But we've been in movies together.
Yeah.
I was in a cameo, but like.
But still, a movie is a movie.
A movie's a movie. You know what I'm saying? How many of you niggas been in movies? I'm just saying. How many of you niggas been in movies? You know what I'm saying? It was damn, I forgot the name. How you gonna put me on the spot? Like that,
Pipe Dreams.
No, it wasn't Pipe Dreams. It was damn. See, he put us on the spot. Jayla gonna kick our ass. Jayla gonna kick our ass. Damn.
It's the one where damn, I was the jump off.
Yeah.
To
Yeah. To John.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gonna kick our ass.
Look, COVID done really
Love goddamn. Love Is, goddamn.
I'm gonna just blame it on
Love Is. That's the name of the movie. Love Is. I'm sorry, Jayla. I'm sorry, Courtney. I'm sorry, Vincent. We sorry. Love Is. Jayla World Productions.
Yes, but you know what? Honestly, I commend artists and creators is what I like to call them for going hard.
Yeah.
And for you to come back at a time like this.
Yeah.
This was hard.
It is.
So for you to come back in 2020 with all that we going through and actually compete.
Plus what I was going through, just my family and, me personally, everything. Right. Just trying to find myself, still trying to find myself as an artist. Because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I'm 30. I don't know if I should keep doing this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Should I keep doing this? I'm 30 years old. Should I keep doing it? I know.
No. It's like, I hate that question because it's like, no other genre stresses like hip hop. You could be 56 still making pop music, 56 still making country songs, but hip hop is like at a certain age, if you haven't reached this milestone, you have to stop, or you're told you might want to stop, or you're too old. I don't like that. I listen to people. If you still going hard and you got bars and I can still relate to your music. Yeah. I don't care about shit else.
It's in my blood. Like this is the only thing I've really known. I could have went to school for anything. I could have, you know what I'm saying? But this is all I've ever known. This is all I've ever wanted to do, So even being gone as long as I have, don't get me wrong though. I was on tour. 2014 through 2017, I was on tour. I actually was on the last tour I was on tour with Dope Beezy.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my brother Dope Beezy.
Yeah, shout out
big brother Dope Beezy, man, for real. Head Records, you know what I'm saying? Big Cab, you know what I'm saying? Big Cab, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy A+ Styles. Shout out to my boy I so many people I can shout out, but like I was definitely on tour with Dope Beezy, and that was fun. But shout out to Miss Lisa. You know what I'm saying? She's a promoter. She's a promoter. PR, I don't know if she's still promoting now.
I think she still does.
Yeah. We Are the City radio tour. I pretty much headlined that motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I pretty much headlined it till Dope Beezy got on the tour, but I was co-headlining then. You know what I'm saying? But the Scope show, I did the Scope show with Miss Teresa and Miss Susan and SF2 5 times. And I performed out in Austin with them, you know what I'm saying? Like that one time, I could have went the second time, but I couldn't make it. But you know what I'm saying? Like those are the opportunities that boys felt like I was stealing from them. And I'm like, how? When I'm just doing exactly what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing, and that's going hard.
You gotta get out there and hustle. You can't. Yeah, they can't blame that shit on you. You gotta get out there and make a name for yourself.
Like I said, I hope they not. I hope there's still no bad blood. It's just like so I talk to most of them now, and it's like. They don't even remember that shit probably, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's the new niggas that's hating, really, you know what I'm saying, that I'm talking to. Now, if you hating now, like, you know what I'm saying, it's the new niggas I'm talking to. But other than that, I've been, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing my thing, and I'm telling you, this LP is about to be smooth. I'm about to give y'all the cool early bird shit now, but and I don't want to say when the next one gonna come. It's pretty much gonna be in December, so just look out for that in December. Okay. I'm coming with a lot of records and a lot of my partners on there too, so it's like it's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope, and I really do appreciate you for letting me come on. She didn't know it was me at first when I DM'd her.
Because I get 1,000 probably DMs, like y'all. It's crazy. Like I purposely not read DMs. Yeah. Sometimes then I have to get them to my mind, like it's business, you might miss something, but then I just be hating because I go to the inbox and they be on some other shit, and I be like, man, bro, like, are you trying to come to the studio and book your interview or what, man? Like, right. Then when I saw you, I know I had talked to you before, and it just did not register. But when we talked about the other stuff, I was like, oh no, you family, like you come to my show, like you have the green light on my show anytime. You know what I'm saying? Like your sister and me go way back. She's a really great person. So I was like, oh no, now it dawned on me. I was like, he probably think I'm crazy as hell. Did you tell her?
I talked to her the other day because I was like, she is not answering my phone calls. What is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell Helen to get on the phone with me. I'm trying to tap in. What's going on? But yeah, like I did talk. I talked to her and Vincent actually when I called. She was at Vincent's new apartment. Big bro just got a new apartment.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? I need to bring you some sage, big bro. We need to get some spirits. Yeah. Get them spirits out of
there. That's what my mama was saying. Let me bless this house before you move into it.
Right.
So, do you have anything else that you would like to wrap it up with?
I would just like to wrap up with, it's about to get real scary for boys. Like I'm not playing. Like I said in the last record, I'm not done. And if you thought I was, if you ain't been following on the IG and seeing everything I've been doing, if you ain't been following the interviews, if you ain't been listening, that's fine. Maybe I need to get my marketing better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to do better marketing. I don't know. But like I've literally been doing a lot of shit, and it's like, if you ain't seen it, that's cool. But if you have, I appreciate you, and I'm gonna continue to just be as raw and uncut as I can. And because nobody else, I don't feel like nobody else. I guess I say just in the city, you know what I'm saying, can really just do that as good as me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like every day I wake up, I got something to rap about, and that's how I come with it every single time. Like POR, we go hard is always gonna be the motto. It's the overrated experience. They're not gonna be able to ignore it.
Right.
Shout out to my brothers in New York, Get Right Entertainment. Shout out to my boy Stud. Like I said, I got black owned, black owned clothing on right now. Fools know, y'all need to make sure y'all go get that. You know what I'm talking about? And that's really it. Like, I'm here.
Yes, indeed.
I'm still here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Still creeping, still crawling.
Well, we thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed, and we will have to catch up again.
Yes, we will.
When you have,
we need to do a record.
Yeah,
we need to do
absolutely,
a record.
absolutely will. Where can they find you on social media? I know you said your name, but some people still might be.
Right. No, everything is gonna be raw and uncut. That's RAWR, the letter N, and uncut. Raw and uncut. That's me. That's how y'all know I'm coming. Splex, Doki Romano, aka Golden Ticket. Splendid. Y'all a good show indeed. Cheers.
All right, you heard it first and exclusively on Miss Blue Radio Show. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Miss Blue Radio Show _. Y'all know what it is. It's radio's badass. You already know what time it is. We getting ready to go to Unrestricted Podcast with Barry Media next. So stay tuned. Thanks for checking this out.
Good.
All right.